Hi, I'm Catherine Mora. I'm the head book coach and publishing director of Change Empire Books, where we help people write and publish beautiful books and get them out into the world. This is Kat's Book Chat, where I talk every day about a different topic to do with writing, editing, publishing, and promoting books. Today's topic is, why would you give your book away for free? Now, this is a bit of a controversial topic in some circles because a lot of people believe that nobody values something that's given to them for free. And generally, I will say that that is true. But the practice of giving certain things away for free still works. And there's a few reasons why and a few scenarios in which you might do it. Now, book sales do not make you money. You're not going to make a living off your book sales unless you are that sort of top 1% or even 0.5% of authors that do so. At Hay House, for example, Reed Tracy said that none of their authors actually make a living from their book. The money comes from the things around the book once the book has positioned you as an expert in your field or a guru, sort of that go-to person. So the money gets made off selling your coaching program, selling your workshops, selling your online courses, whatever it is that you are selling in terms of a service, maybe a product. The book can be the lead into that. So the book can be a great way of establishing a connection with someone and positioning yourself as that expert so that they would become interested in your other products and services, and that's where you make the money. So I will say, though, that is a quality book. If you put out some crappy book, it's not going to actually raise your profile. It's going to damage your reputation, if anything. So please make sure you edit the book thoroughly, have it professionally edited, and that you also get a professional book cover done. But we talk about those in other videos. So the reason people give away the book for free, if anyone has read the book, it's a book about sales, not Persuasion. It's the guy who wrote Persuasion. Influence or Influencer. He talks about how when you give something away for free, how people feel compelled to give you something back. And that's why the Hare Krishnas give away the flower or the stickers, because when they give it to you, you feel compelled to at least give them some time and perhaps make a donation. They wouldn't keep doing it if it didn't work. So the theory does work. And there are different things that you can give away. It doesn't have to be a book. But in this situation, you will find that people do give away a book for free to sort of warm you up a little bit. And that does work if that's something that you want to do. So you will find, like if you've gone to a conference, for example, they might include a book. The speaker on stage might have put a book on everyone's seat or in every conference bag or whatever. Now, obviously, they know that not everyone is going to read the book. They know that. They know that a percentage of people may read the book. Maybe no one will read the book, but everyone will take home the book, and most people won't throw it away, because unlike a business card or a flyer or whatever, when you pick up a book and it's quite, it's a solid thing that that person has paid to have printed, a part of you goes, oh, I don't think I should throw that away. So maybe you stick it on your bookshelf, and maybe you don't read it, or maybe one day you're thinking about this topic and you remember that speaker and then you go and pull it out from your bookshelf. I've done that before, and I've thought, oh, I saw someone who did something to do with that. Let me go and check it out, and I pull out their book, because people really aren't probably going to throw your book away. Now, that's obviously something on a large scale. You're giving it to a whole group of people at once, because you know that a certain percentage of them, maybe it's based on your experience, it might be 5% of the people message you or follow up with you or book a call with you or come and talk to you afterwards, and maybe a handful of those people become a client. If you have a $10,000 package, then it's worth giving away 200 books or 300 books that might have cost you $1,200, $1,500 if you're going to sell a handful of $10,000, $20,000 or $30,000 packages, right? Depending on what it is that you do. So that's one way that people give it away. You might give it away strategically to individuals that you've encountered in your sales process. So they might be a cold-ish to warm lead, and you give them the book to stand out against competitors. Real estate agents do this, for example. They know that people will be pitching people to sell their home. If they've got a good potential sale, or maybe a sale that hasn't gone through with another agent, other agents start coming in, to try and get that listing. The agent who gives the book might very well get the listing because they stand out. I know when we sold our house, the guy didn't have a book, but he had like a little sort of like an iPad-y type thing that had a presentation on it. on one hand, it made me think, well, they probably overcharged because they just gave me this kind of expensive thing for free. But on the other hand, he blew all the other people out of the water. So having that book can make you stand out in a certain scenario where you want to warm up that lead. And it's worth, even if the book costs you $10 to print, depending on what quantity you had done, it's worth doing, right? That's a super cheap lead, actually. Now, the other reason people give away books for free is to help become a bestseller. So in the first week that your book is out, you might give it away for free, the electronic version, not the paperback version. Because if you get on all the email lists and all the different things, for example, that we can help you do, then being free or 99 cents is a way that you get lots of people who are on those lists to download it. They may never read it, but it helps you get bestseller status. And then you use that to leverage to get other things. So there's a whole lot of leveraging and strategy involved in your books. If you want to talk about that, do message me at any time. You can comment below, you can PM me. Always happy to have a chat if you're thinking about writing a book. And I'm also going to pop a link below to my 45-step book writing and publishing checklist, which will be super handy for you if you're wanting to write a book. Until the next video, happy writing.